We all know that one person who has big goals for themselves and tell everyone all their ambitious plans that they hope to achieve for the year. These could range from going to the gym 6 times a week, eating a healthier diet, sleeping early, or quitting drugs or porn. And at first it sounds really nice to hear until you realize all of what they're saying is just mere words and no action. So essentially, they're just yapping away as if they achieved the thing already. In fact, you might be that person. And I'll also have some humility and say I was once that type of person that would constantly post on their Snapchat story and show the world how much I'm grinding by putting that 2 a.m. filter, talking about chasing the bag, or whatever cringe motivational post to make people think I'm doing something. But in reality, nobody gives a about what you're going to do until you actually achieve it. Essentially, when you're just yapping away, it comes from a place where you want someone to applaud and validate your grand old ambitious goals. And if I'm being brutally honest with you, bro, you're setting yourself up for failure, because talking about your plans to people gives you that dopamine rush without putting in much work. And once people realize this, which they will very quickly based off your actions, you're going to eventually feel like a loser, because you're putting this weight and expectation on your shoulders that's contingent upon seeking approval from other people. And not gonna lie, bro, it's very shallow to approach it that way just to get a simple good job, you're doing things to better your life, I'm happy to hear that. Like, I get it sounds good to hear, but like I mentioned before, by telling people your goals, you're tricking your brain to believe it has already achieved said thing. And it's literally not that different from masturbation or pornography to reach that high dopamine climax of busting a nut to make your brain think that you have accomplished an ultimate goal. And in the case of porn, that would be build yourself up to eventually smash the girl and become privileged to have intimacy, procreate, and all that other stuff. But you didn't do anything or take any action. You just kept talking because it felt good to be validated, rather than just shutting up and putting in the work for yourself. And usually what I tend to notice is the ones that tend to like move in silence. I say that in quotations because the ones that actually claim that they're moving in silence don't actually move in silence, because those people are cringe. But I'm referring to the ones that don't post on their stories. You don't even know what they're doing half of the day. They're almost like kind of mysterious. And those ones tend to make far more progress than the ones that just yap all day, and are far better than the ones that just do absolutely nothing. The ones that shut their mouths and keep to themselves tend to be far cooler, because like I said before, you don't really know what they're really up to. And to be frank, you would never know, because they're not constantly putting their business out there for the approval of the masses. The constant trait I notice in individuals like that is that they're ruthless in developing themselves and pushing themselves to be a whole new person, versus someone like you and I romanticizing the idea of change so people can see how great we are by doing these things. But these subgroup of individuals that stick to themselves do it regardless if they have an audience or not. Like, bro, think about it. How cool would it be if someone didn't know what you were up to for the last 6 to 12 months, and then next thing you know, you show up with a 6-pack, more money, status, and other stuff? Their minds will be blown. They'll be like, since when did so-and-so become this person? And bro, that's a far better reaction to get rather than flaunting the idea of change in front of their faces without doing anything, hoping for validation. It's been proven so many times just by doing things before you even talk helps you to achieve what you want far quicker and easier without much friction or expectations of disappointing anyone, especially yourself. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Set goals, just lock yourself in a room and work. Shut up and stop seeking approval and just achieve it. And don't tell anyone, and watch how much more you make faster progress to your goals. And best of all, nobody will know. So keep improving. All right, guys. This is kind of like a slap in the face type of video that you needed to hear 1,000 times over. So hopefully it helped you out. Move in silence. Actually, don't be like one of these cringy motherfuckers, you feel what I'm saying? But if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend who needs to hear or see this. I'm gonna see you guys. Peace.